We have a partnership with Tutt Middle School, and we call it the Adopt a School Grant, and it's funded by the Georgia Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities. They have a state opioid response grant that they received from SAMHSA, which is the Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration. And so what we do is the state located several high-need areas in the state of Georgia for youth opioid and prescription drug misuse and abuse. Richmond County actually has one of the highest rates in the state for youth prescription drug and opioid misuse. So we decided to work with Tutt Middle School because Augusta University has a long-standing relationship with Tutt Middle School.
In our AU, Augusta University Opioid Partnership, what we were seeking to do is to educate students and their families as well on the misuse of opioid drugs and prescription drug abuse.
The Adopt a School project is done mostly in high schools because we see a larger rate of opioid misuse and abuse in high schools. However, for our specific project, Dr. Marlo Vernon decided that it would be best to address the issue before it became really big.
I think it's important to educate middle schoolers about this topic because the earlier the better. And when you look at proactive prevention, they're old enough to engage in misuse, and so they're old enough to understand how that impacts life.
It was really fun. We did a lot of activities. We had multiple guest speakers, and we talked about how we could prevent people from using opioids and how we could, and if somebody is addicted, we could tell them how to stop being addicted or help them.
So for us, we focus a lot on prevention. Just like with cancer prevention, we want to prevent cancer before it starts, and in this case, we wanted to prevent opioid abuse before it started.
We learned about a lot of people's stories and how they ended up to where they're at.
I think everybody has dreams and has goals, and I think the biggest message here is deciding for yourself what path you want to take in life.
One of my mottos as a leader is to inspire aspiring leaders. That's the core of what I do. And so when you look at your younger adolescents becoming and molding their leadership skills, then you look at sustainable impact. So this is one piece that not only impacts school community, but school and into home community as well. We didn't know that this would have such great impact and that the kids would embrace it until we took the opportunity to partner. And through all that we've accomplished, I know that it'll have lasting impact.